Press 1 if you want to get humped. Because we're playing with the camel today, the Majin Buu camel. I did lots of testing pre-stream, and it did not go well. I mean, as you probably could have guessed, that no one's playing Mega Camerupt. It's not very good. You need multiple stage 1. It doesn't work very well. They can target your Fez and your Latios and your Volcanion. It's very difficult. I'm sure I'll be able to get 3 games, because, you know, we'll get down to the 1300s of Master League. But it's a little rough. Like, you want to have ignition energy to use Volcanic Meteor at times, but Roasting Feet is also really good. It's just, you got to play a bunch of switches and Jet Energy. So obviously we'll start out with the Volcanion build. You know, there's 2 Jet Energy, there's TM Evolution. If you're unable to get the Arvin turn 1, you're kind of screwed. So I might go like 1 Nest Ball and add 2 Pokegear. Like, there's a lot of things you can change. What I found is you essentially need the trolley. Thanks, never gonna let me down. Is you essentially need the trolley. Anything from the trolley, dears? Anything from the trolley? So yeah, Pokegear might be a good idea. Simply because you kind of have to go turn 1 trolley TM Evolution. And oh man, I played a game against Mega Venusaur. And I won, but I didn't get a supporter for 5 turns, and I didn't find a Numel for 5 turns, so that was fun. Limedrell, if that happens, I will be so happy, but it'll never happen. It never happens. So this is, okay, depending on the matchup, this should 100% be a victory. Okay, it's not a victory. Especially because we're going second. So I have to... Oh, man. I think this is good. You know, they go first. They get nothing. We have the trolley. We have the TM Evolution. And Salem Sushi, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. But the problem here is, I mean, I could just go for Badoo. We could go... No, I don't think I can, because in order to win this game, we're going to need multiple Magmar. Actually, we can do 320. I'm going to be able to burn them this turn. We're going to get Latias. We're definitely going to need multiple Magmar if I want to have any chance of winning. All right, we don't give them the Town Store. That is very important. We don't give them Town Store. I want to retreat into this Numel. And I will explain why it's called Numel in a second. And then we go TM Evolution. I believe we just go double mag. Actually, that's game. Hang on, that's game. I didn't even realize that that's game. I was thinking too far ahead. Yeah, we just got it like that. The quick donk. There, I didn't even know this was a donk deck. Okay, we're off to a great start. We're off to a rip roaring moon start. And yes, it is pronounced Numel because it's like camel. So it's a numb camel, like your toes after a lizard licks them after a little bit, or a frog licks them. So it's like a numb camel, and it's Numel. So it's like, I always used to call it Numel, but it's like a camel, and you pronounce it Camel, so it's Numel. Then there's your Pokemon pronunciation lesson for the day. Oh, the deck is bad, but when they start handsomest PDC jail player, if anyone says any sports scores today, they will be banned. And yes, I watch football. I don't watch college football. Yes, it is pronounced Numel. It is 100% pronounced Numel. You got to watch my video. Remember I made a video all about that, all about Pokemon pronunciations? Even though they're incorrect half the time, and the Pokemon Company changes their mind half the time. Haven't we faced Bozok before? Or am I thinking of somebody else? But yeah, speaking of videos, Because people are watching the stream instead of the scores. Yes, it's better than Mega Venusaur. But yes, if anyone posts any sports scores today, you will be banned. Soccer is fine. So wait, shouldn't soccer be done by now? It's like 1 a.m. in Soccer Town. And TQ, there you go. It's a great Saturday. Okay, this would have been the perfect start. And we got a hype train incoming. But it's like, aren't they 8 hours ahead? Oh, 10 o'clock. Oh, so yeah, if they started at 7. All right, Nummel's not the worst thing to start. So what I realized through my testing is that Nummel has Call for Family, and that's actually not, like, it's not good, but it's not the worst thing in the world. Oh, it's Guardy. Okay. This is going to be a very interesting matchup. I know I say I don't put Gardevoir in my YouTube videos, but I feel like I have to at this point, right? And then I feel like it makes sense to bring up the Ralts, or I can play with my balls. No, I think we bring up the Ralts. This forces them to use an energy because they didn't attach an energy turn 1. And that's really good. All right, so we want to get Latias and Volcanion. And we want to save. Unfortunately, we have to save the Magmar because I do need to be able to retreat and do things with this deck. Because what I can do, the Turo, I found Turo to be a lot more useful. So the Nummel, I was wondering, why are people in Japan playing 4 copies of Nummel in a deck that, you know, doesn't play a bunch of Turo? And, oh, they got everything. They literally just had everything. But it's Call for Family. If you don't get the Trolley TM Evolution combo, then your only real option... Ooh, hello. They're going for TM Evolution. Okay, so if I go... There's an Artisan. That doesn't help me out at all. Why are they using the old one? Because it doesn't really change anything. No, I'm not running Salvatore. The deck doesn't work. Anyways, yeah, I got the Trolley TM Evolution combo. I've tried so many different things. I have some really wacky lists that you would not expect. And it's just, it doesn't seem to work quite how you want it to. All right, we didn't top deck what we needed. So is this just going to be a turn of nothing? A Timmy turn of nothing? I mean, I don't hate that idea. So if I just go double Magmar, TM Evolution, and get Magmortar, because we don't have a switch. Actually, I can get a switch. We can knock out the monkey. No, we can't knock out the Monkey Dory. I don't want to waste my cards here. So we just go double Magmar. And then TM Evolution. Maybe I should have... maybe I should have retreated into the Volcanion in that situation. I think maybe that's a retreat into Volcanion situation. And then use the TM Evolution on the Volcanion. Because they are not presenting like anything bad on their side of the field. So I think that might have been the correct option, is don't be an idiot, is what I probably should have done in that specific situation. Because just looking at their side of the field and also having the Volcanion in the active is typically a good thing with this deck. You typically want to have Volcanion in the active, you know? It's not really the worst thing in the world. Especially when they are threatening an item lock. So I forgot what matchup I was playing, but... what? Okay, I don't think this is going... we're not... This is not going in the YouTube video. I can already tell you, this is not going in the YouTube video. 100% not a YouTube game. Yeah, we're just gonna have fun. We're just gonna have a little bit of fun here, aren't we? We're just gonna be having some fun with friends today. So yeah, we'll knock this butt face out here, and then I guess I just triple attach to the Volcanion, because that would be my potential. Or I could quad attach to a Nummel. Yeah, let's try that. Let's see if that ever buffs out for us. And Problem Child, yeah, the problem is Mega Lucario. Mega Lucario can be a problem if they play with their PP at the right time. What I found is that Mega Lucario is not that bad of a matchup. It's as long as you can hunt their Makuhita and then set up, obviously, a KO on Mega Lucario, which is not easy. So it's not the easiest thing in the world. But so because this isn't going on YouTube, I will talk about, speaking of making videos, so I have a gaming channel, for those of you who don't know. I also have a VODs channel that is inching closer. We'll get there someday. We'll get to 500 subs someday. But the gaming channel, I spent about $50 on a thumbnail. I spent 50 hours making a video, and that's just a free KO. I don't even have to switch or anything. Actually, I think we do use the Ino because this hand is crap. But I'll talk about the video in a second. It's going up in a couple weeks. There's a switch. That's pretty cool. And then that goes there. Roasting feet. And thank you, TQ. Yeah, there's going to be 4 in total. So it was starter, rival, catch a Pokemon, and then get your first badge. And you know I was tempted to call it, how long does it take to beat off your rival? I restrained myself. Don't worry, I restrained myself. I didn't title it, how long does it take to beat off your rival? And I originally wasn't going to do it because, you know, my boomer brain was just like, oh, in the original generation, you always faced Gary right after getting your starter. That's not interesting to how long does it take to beat your rival? And it's like, no. In Diamond and Pearl and the remakes, it takes over an hour to battle Barry the first time. And Problem Child will get there. We're going to make our way there. Sunny, welcome in. Thank you for the shout out. I will try my Prime sub to you runs out on the 5th, and my Prime runs out like 2 days later, so I'm going to try to sub to you if I can. Well, you'll have to remind me. And that's totally fine, because we have 4 Switch cards and a Turo. Not concerned in the least here. And yeah, we're just going to quad attach to you. I mean, I think I'd rather have 6 cards than 3, right? Sunny is the only choice. And there's a Camerupt. Ooh, we got the Magmortar too. Do I take the KO if I... No, this is like 80. Yeah, I'll talk about the gaming channel a little bit more in a second. And we want to attack with this guy. So what's really cool about this is that you one-shot a Dragapult with 2 Magmortar in play. So the Dragapult matchup is actually quite winnable with this deck, because Dragapult does not want to see this, because you do 240, and then the Magmortar plus burn is an extra 80, so you knock out Dragapult for a single energy. And, yeah, by PDCGL. How many streamers have an emote of PDCGL flashbanging them in the butt? Getting blasted in the face by the PDCGL dev. But yeah, so the gaming channel. I have 4 of those going up, and then I have... I think I've talked about it. I have a tackle only. Can I beat Pokemon Shield only using tackle? It took me 40 hours to film. I spent $50 on the thumbnail. I spent another 10 hours like editing it and doing all this stuff. But it basically, if the videos don't do well, I think that might be it for the gaming channel, and I'll just focus more on obviously the channel that's doing well. I do have a few, yeah, all that work for 300 views. Well, no, because the tackle one might do well. That's kind of the litmus test. If the tackle video doesn't do well, that's pretty much it. Again, I have a few like things just in the back burner. You know, I'm all gooped up. And Limedrell, yeah, I should. But it's just, if you're ever wondering, like, why do YouTubers post at this time of year? Like, why do YouTubers post on the last day of the month? It's because they have contracts with advertisers. If you're ever wondering, like, oh, why did this YouTuber put out this random video on, like, the last day of the month? It's because they had to. Or why'd they rush this video? It's because they had a contract that said you have to run this ad by a certain time. Okay, that's fine. And Little Tone, Well, oh, they went for the active. What, I stream like 10 hours a week. I wouldn't call that full time. Okay, so this is tough. The counter catcher might come into play at the end of the game here. So I think we just get rid of the Volcanion and these two, and then I Iono while the Iono is still a thing. We keep the Fez, and then we just go Iono. I know I'm sending the Lilies to the bottom, but that's okay. And then if you're also wondering, oh, why do YouTubers post so much at the end of the year? Like the Try Guys. The Try Guys have their without a recipe, and they always do that in the month of December. That's because in the final quarter of the year, October, November, December, that's when the ad revenue is boosted. So if you're ever wondering, like, why is, you know, this channel that never uploads, why are they uploading a video a week at the end of the year? It's because, no, there's no chance. Lime Grill, this is a VOD exclusive. Well, we just went from a good hand to a terrible hand, but, I mean, they can't one-shot a Mega Camel, right? I don't even think they can knock out the active Camel. And Huge Beard Guy, well, again, I am putting work into, like, the gaming channel. Like, it's you know, brain space, right? It's brain power that I'm putting into it. Like, if you look at my Deku Deals account, I have like 10 different categories of things that I could do videos for. Like I have a roguelikes category, I have a card game category, I have like a Vampire Survivors category. Like I have all these things that I want to get to. But if the gaming channel doesn't take off at the end of this year, if that tackle video doesn't do anything, and it'll kind of be up to me, like if it doesn't make back what I paid for the, if it doesn't make back, they had the knockout, or no, they didn't. Okay. If it doesn't make back what I paid for the thumbnail, then we definitely know for sure that ain't happening. All right, and then let's do that. We go Volcanic Feet, and then Roasting Feet. So maybe they're going to try to go for like a triple KO here or something. Or like a knockout the Camerupt, knockout the Camerupt. And never gonna let me down. You're gonna have to slide into my DMs and tell me how I can become a Pokemon card connoisseur in Canada. Yeah, like I stream 10 hours a week. Testing takes up a surprising amount of time. Like on the days where I can test, you know, like for the win test. Like we test before we do this because we need to know the deck. We can't just jump in and go balls deep. And if they give us a Mega Samurott, selling is easy if you buy at the right price. There you go. Skipping testing? Yeah, sometimes I don't have time. Obviously, I would prefer it if I had time, but sometimes I don't. Like today, I had way too much time on my feet, and I spent way too long testing this, and it went terribly. And gotta have liquid? Well, I can always sell feet pics. I mean, I always have that option. So, you know, I'm blessed. Hashtag blessed feet. All right, well, if they have another Monkey Dory and a Darkness Energy... No, I was like, if they have another Monkey Dory and a Darkness Energy, then I lose. But I just go up with the Camerupt and I win. Because I can just do 280, and that's knocking out the Guardy. Huge Beard Guy Pokemon cards. Pokemon cards. And I also have the Camerupt challenge. Oh, and then I bought a bunch of old games from eBay on DS and 3DS. I bought a bunch of old, and like I explored some save files. And yes, that is allowed. There you go. You remembered it. Yeah, the offer still stood. Isn't testing... I can't tell you what... how did I beat Darty? They made a bunch of misplays, unfortunately. All right, well, we got the donk, and then what do we got? Marco... They're playing a fire deck. Is that Mega Camerupt versus Mega Camerupt? Are these paid actors? What do you mean? No, we're in Master League. The best trainers make it to Master League. Yeah, Zard Pidgeot did win a big tournament. I think the biggest Mega Evolution tournament so far. Ooh, that's a terrible start. Yeah, I don't pay my mods. What do you mean? I don't pay my mods. Okay, so this is actually pretty good. Even if they attach to the Charmander, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, Pilot's mods pay him. Okay, so yeah, if they go for steady fire breathing, that's okay. I don't know why they're taking so long to pass the turn. There we go. Top decking Arven is absolutely insane. Wait, do I have the donk again? Wait, do I? Oh, if I had an energy, I'd have the donk. Oh, I do have an energy. Wait, this is a donk again. Okay, we got to do it again. YouTube audience, I'm sorry, we have to do this. Those are the rules. Do we have... Oh, we prized... Are you kidding me? We prized 2 Magmortar when we have a Donkey Kong? Okay, so I have to... I mean, I can still put 5 damage counters on them. And I guess that does make sense. Yeah, I guess that does kind of make sense. So we can go... TM Evolution. This is... yeah, maybe I shouldn't do this. This actually might be a bad idea that I'm doing this, but it is funny. So we're going to go for it. I think I probably should have just Badooed, and then that would have opened up Pheasantipity. It would protect Volcanion. But this also softens up a Charizard. This makes my life a lot easier. Yeah, putting the damage on it is going to pay dividends at the end of the game because I can't knock out a Virgin Charizard. Oh, and they're still... Yeah, so now they have to. Now they have to switch because they flip tails. Which is good because, yeah, I would need 3 Magmortar in play. So when you prize 2 of your Magmortar, it kind of becomes impossible to one-shot a freaking Charizard. That 5 damage is going to come in handy. Volcanion is great. It's just, you have to play a slow deck. Okay, I think that's them, right? Because that's their coin. Would I flip my coin? Oh. Oh, wait, so what's Harlequin? Flip a coin. If heads, oh, if heads, you draw, okay. Okay. I mean, what's the other one? It's not Ilima. Well, Harlequin, yeah, Harlequin's a lie. Because I'm going to be able to, at the very least, shuffle draw 6. No, it's not Judge, it's the other. Oh, we just get free prizes all day, baby. I don't have a bench space open, though. But this is funny. Yeah, I would need Gravity Mountain and other things, but it's like you have to go defense or offense with this deck. And I have some lists that, yes, are offense or defense. Unfortunately, this is a Volcanion deck apparently now. No, it's the other one. It's Harlequin. Oh, the YouTube audience is yelling at us right now. Okay, let's give them that. Actually, this probably shouldn't go on YouTube, right? You know, even though we're in Master League and the best trainers are in Master League, I don't think we can do this. No, it's the other one. It's... Oh, God, why am I drawing such a blank? Why am I shooting blanks right now? Okay, I'm gonna go on limitless. We're gonna do advanced search. Flip a coin, supporter. I have to go to standard. Oh no, we just go, yeah, Scarlet and Violet. Nobody tell me. It's not Lucian. There we go, it's Lucian. Lucian is 6 and 3. So Harlequin is 5 and 3. Lucian is 6 and 3. So I feel like Lucian is better because it's one more. The difference is that Lucian is like put it on the bottom of the. It's slightly different. No, do not mention that. And I play a 70 hit point control. Yeah, the best players. But the Pokemon Company assures me that the best trainers are in Master League. So with Harley Quinn, it is a shuffle draw. So it's shuffle draw 5 or 3. With Lucian, it's put the cards on your bottom and then draw either 6 or 3, depending on the coin flip. Liking Marnie is a timeoutable offense. Exactly. All right, so this is Charizard Mega Kangaskhan. We got an energy. We keep getting energy. This is pretty fun. We're going to be able to knock them out via Scorching Cyclone. The triple attached to the Volcanion, Scorching Cyclone. They're having a rough go over there. And yeah, we go boom. We get the rigid band. Oh, my band is so rigid right now. You know, we don't play very good music because my band is so rigid. All right, oh, I still have a tool. All right, so let's go and get the switcheroo. And we Earthen Vessel for 2. See, Camerupt is great when they don't do anything. And then that's a perfect knockout. Well, actually, better than a perfect knockout. And I think so. I'm masterfully debating between two things. Do I title the video "Mega Camerupt is the 5th best Mega" and then just don't elaborate on like where it falls in the whole thing, or do I say Mega Camerupt is the hottest Pokemon? So do I say it's the 5th best, or do I say it's the hottest deck? Do I say Camerupt is the hottest deck? Hottest? You want me to do hottest? What is this deck? Why would you have Zard and Blaziken? Mega Camerupt is a reasonably C- tier deck on its best day. On its best day, it is almost a C tier deck. I guess I didn't even need the switch in that situation, but this is why Camerupt is so good, is because it can deny them Pheasantipity. All right, well, we keep winning, but we're not getting... Need some... Nah, you gotta trick some people. You gotta trick people. That's how YouTube works. You have to trick them. Lime Girl, 100%. 100%. That is not going to change. Lucario is just very steady. People are definitely learning what I learned right away, is that you don't do anything except attack with 1 Mega Lucario, then you use Solrock and Harry Mama, and then when they have like 1 or 2 prizes remaining, that's when you put the other Mega Lucario down. Player 886530. I guess 529 was taken. No, I think because Mega Lucario can beat Alakazam. That's what I learned, is that Mega Lucario has a good matchup against Alakazam if you can get off to a fast enough start and your mama's hairy enough. Because you realistically have to assume that Mega Lucario is going to take 2 prizes before Alakazam gets an Alakazam. And that's just... Okay, well, they're not going to know what we're playing. And that's just not something they can really recover from. Oh, it's Dwebble. Okay, wait, can we win this? Okay, let's get rid of Mega Camerupt and I guess Latias? Huh. Yeah, that's our play, is just attacked with Magmar and Magmortar. Yes, Alakazam is the second best new deck. Yes, Alakazam is 100% the second best new deck. But I think in my ranking, it goes Lucario, and then Alakazam, and then nothing. There's probably something I'm forgetting, but I think it's just Lucario, and then Alakazam, and then not really anything. And did you see that Little Dark Furry tweeted that Mega Latios is good? No, do not fall for it. Mega Latios is not good. No, Venusaur is terrible. Venusaur is trash. New decks, Ryuichi. New decks. You know I put Guardian in my new decks video, but it's not really, it's not a new deck. And Mega Absol, if you didn't see the Discord message, I have lots of ideas. And I build about 6 different versions. Lime, I have no idea. I'm just not going to elaborate. That's the whole deal. Lots of, well, actually, some of them are okay. I will admit that some of them could actually work. They probably won't, but they could. Why did the Dwebble disappear when it evolved? That was weird. Hey, we got 9-0, but I think we just wait, right? We just wait until next turn. Because we win the game if they can't do anything. Well, no, I'm just saying it's 5th. I don't know if it's 5th. There's Mist Energy, doesn't matter. Okay, there's Crispin. So we just win. They take a knockout, and then I can Ino for Fez, and we win. But Mega Latias, yeah, you all saw it. You all saw what happened when I played Mega Latias. It did not go well. And Karusu, damn straight. Ooh, we got the Fez. Okay. So we have a 9-card draw. We just need to get an Ultra Ball or one of our 3 Magmortar. We need barely anything. Okay, so we have to thin the deck. I know that I Ionode and all that, but we have to thin the deck here. There's no Magmortar. There's no Magmortar, so we just Precious Trolley, get everybody out. Yeah, everybody out of the deck. And then Town Store. If I whiff this, like it's an old sock drawer, I'm going to be very upset. Are you freaking... How is that even possible? How is this the world we're living in right now, where this has the possibility of happening? All right, well, let's just go retreat off these 2. We're going to go into Volcanion. They're not protected. God, how is this the game that we play? I think I have 3... I think I have 3, what, 3? I must have 3. I must have 3 Ultra Balls in the deck and 3 Magmortar. Of course, we don't find any of them. I do have 4 switches and another Jet Energy. I think we're down 1 switch, 1 Jet. No, we're not down any Joan Jets. TM Evolution, yeah, they're just thinning their deck. Maybe you prized all my balls. Oh, my balls are quite the prize, let me tell you. Okay. Activate my trap card, thank you. That's fine. I can still do many things. Okay, so we go up with the Volcanion, and then we put the Magmar back in, and then we just try to win via burn, right? I think that's all we try to do, is we just try to win via burn. Oh, okay. Oh, thanks, PDCGL. Always looking out for me. Always my real pal here. Yeah, let's do Rigid Band. Oh, God, this freaking game. This freaking game. Okay, so Super Rod, we want to send in the clowns. And then we want to do that and that. Play with our balls. Always play with your balls whenever you have the chance. Those are the rules. And then Earthen Vessel, we'll get rid of the Nummel. Go get one, because we want to have energy for next turn. And then we burn them. I know them down to 4. Hope for the best. Watch me get another Magmortar. Okay, at least we didn't get a Magmortar this time. I think I should hold off on using Scalding Steam or on using Fez because I don't want to get the Magmortar. Yeah, we'll just evolve this guy. Yeah, we didn't want to get the Magmortar. There we go. Okay, so we're gonna win via burn. We're not gonna win via burn. Oh goodness. Okay, we're having a great time here. Okay, there's a monkey. That's something I can knock out. Incineroar, that's just PDCGL being a cool guy. Being a real chill guy. Okay, they're gonna hit me with some superb scissors. That's okay. There's another TM evolution. Yeah, we'll Scalding Steam again, and then I attach to this guy. Yeah, it's Arvin. I don't think there's nothing really to get. We definitely get the switch. And we hit the old end turn. All right, if they flip tails, then we knock out the Crustle. Thank you. And then we get the knockout coming into our turn. And then we also get the Camerupt KO on the Monkey Dory. It'll be hilarious. Actually, we don't get the Camerupt KO on the Monkey Dory unless I get another Volcanion, which I don't know if we have. They're running through the math here. I only get one prize, though, because remember, Luxurious Cape is damage from an attack. Oh, right, Adrenabrain. So I forgot about Adrenabrain. That's okay. I don't think I have another Magmar. I don't have a way to knock this. This is boring. Well, I should just concede. This is not going in the YouTube video anyways. We all know that. And they got the Poffin. Yeah, we're out. We're out of here. We're out of here. I just want to get a YouTube game. We don't have we have the Donk. We have the Donk video, but that's it. I don't want to be streaming for 3 hours. Jimmy Jam. I mean, it does make sense that someone who had a generic username was playing a wall deck. A fully blinged out wall deck, I might add. Wasn't just a regular wall deck, it was a blinged out wall deck. And I think if I furlough the gaming channel, then that probably means I would have to lean, like, people will get mad, but I'll probably do like 1 week of TCG Pocket whenever there's a new set that doesn't overlap with a TCG Live set, just to have something to do. Okay, this is a goated start. This is a potential. No, we don't have the energy. We have to top deck in energy. And this is Alaka freaking Zam. Okay, can we beat Alakazam? At the very least, we know this will be a long game. Yeah, it's Alakazam. This will be a long game. Maybe they can't get the rare candy combo. Okay. Top decking that energy means we probably prized the trolley. No, we didn't. We didn't prize the trolley. Okay, so we got it. We got it. We got it. This is hilarious. So we go Precious Trolley. Please tell me we didn't prize everything again. Okay, so we have boom, 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 boom. And then we prized the Fez, which is bad. And then I think Do I leave a bench space open for Latias? I think I do, because we know our hand is not being affected by them. Right? They're not going to be like, oh, I should definitely play with my balls. It's Pilot. You got to play with your balls when Pilot's near. And then we attach to you. Scalding's theme. But we don't have Fez and Skibbity. So if they're able to get some things going here, we're kind of in trouble. But I am taking a prize. We get a prize, and we get our top deck. So we have 2 chances to get a playable card. And when has PDCGL ever screwed me over? Okay, well, there's the Fez, which isn't super helpful right now. But if they can't get an Alakazam this term, we get a free knockout, which is really strong for us. And then I just have to be able to loop Iono, and we triply win. Though if I top deck a Jet Energy, that'll be a question. Because, oh, they don't know. Oh, don't concede Jimmy Jam. Don't concede Jimmy Jam. Don't move Jelly like that. Don't be in this Jimmy Jam. Oh, if I get a bosses, that Dunsparce is going straight to hell. Because if you can ever knock out their Dunsparce, they got Togekiss. If you can ever knock out their Dunsparce that has an enriching energy, you're just loving life. Because you don't want to put an enriching energy on anybody unless you're shuffling it back in. So they broke the cardinal rule of Alakazam, which is you don't put an enriching energy on a naked Dunsparce. They're wondering why the Fez is not able to do anything. Oh, if I get an energy, if I top deck an energy. Ah, we almost got it. Okay. They do have to retreat the Fez, though, right? So that's not guaranteed. And then I think I just go Town Store for TM Evolution. Then we just get double Camerupt. Like, I know that they can knock out a Camerupt if they just have the craziest turn, but we're not going to activate Fez and Dippity. They might be able to take 3 prizes on Volcanion, so I can't really do anything. That's the problem. It's like I can go into Latios and retreat into a Numel. I don't think that's as good. Right? Like it might be. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I know we have 4 switches in the deck. We have Jet Energy, which is actually useless right now. But they're in a situation where they do have to retreat the Fez and Dippity somehow. They probably just go Town Store for Air Balloon. And if they could have just flipped Tails. Couldn't have flipped Tails. And my other thinking was maybe I go Nest Ball for Volcanion. But I'm in a situation where I've kind of bench locked myself. The reason I went for 4 Pokemon off the trolley is because I was really worried about some things. There were some things that could have gone wrong. But Dew, I'm finding, is very not helpful at all. And yeah, they have to get an Air Balloon or a Switch because they don't have an energy on the Alakazam. They need Rare Candy Alakazam, which they can probably get with just, Dunsparce and a bunch of things. But in order for them to attack, they have to waste an energy. Yeah, get Rare Candy Alakazam. And then they're taking 2 prizes. They got the Dunsparce. They got all the things. There's no way they whiff an energy. Have they played a supporter? Because Hilda just gets them the energy. That'd be hilarious if they didn't get it. Because I think, I like Togekiss. Togekiss is fun. It really benefits you when you're playing the Rare Candy build of Alakazam. I don't think they got it. It's extra cards. It's just extra cards that help gum up the deck. Like, I can win most games without Togekiss. I don't need Togekiss. Like, maybe it'll help you win 5% more games by taking that extra prize. But don't forget, you also have to flip heads. It'll be useful in, like, another single prize matchup. Like, if you're facing off against Typhlosion, then Togekiss becomes super helpful. but it's another thing that goes on your bench. It doesn't draw you cards. You have to flip heads. It's a stage 2, so you need the rare candy combo. And TQ, damn straight. Okay, so here we go. So Volcanian's getting knocked out. And then they're ready to go. I'm going to need some things here. And they got the... So they had everything. Yeah, so Togekiss is... Don't get me wrong. Togekiss is good. It's just... I don't think I need it to win most of the time. And now we're going to lose this game because they got everything. I mean, if they flip tails twice, then we're fine. But yeah, if you didn't know, they can just take an extra prize if they knock out my active. They are knocking out my active. I didn't really have a good choice. I guess I could have foregone the Magmortar since the damage of the Magmortar doesn't matter. Well, that's not good. Okay. And then we need to draw some cards. So I need... Hey, that's exactly what we needed. And I didn't really want it right now. So I'm going to need 2 switch cards off of this Fez. I don't see that happening, but you never know. All right, so that goes there. Boom, boom. And then, yeah, we'll get the camel. Okay. Great turn. Okay, that's... okay, we still need 2 switches. Still need 2 switches, and I don't even think we can win because that's not an INO. And we got 0 switches. That's amazing. Thank you. We got 0 switches, 0 INO. Okay, we're going to play one more with the stupid Volcanian build. I'm going to change the list around a little bit. We're going to cut the Badoo because we never use the Badoo. The Badoo, you just don't care. You don't care about Badoo. You want to have Pokegear. Turo is fine. We can cut. We don't have to play with our balls nearly as much. Let's go. Yeah, let's go gear. Remember, you can't type in Poke because that's not in the game. You can't do Poke gear. And then we have INO. Like, I think this is an okay build. Like, maybe Night Stretcher would be better, but like, it's fine. It's about as good as you can hope for from this deck. All right, Keyless Minx. So it looks like Just a Minx is playing Pokemon cards now. There better not be a Klefki in this deck or else you're going against your namesake. And Lime Grill, yes, that does work. And Trent Brent, you were my 7,100th follower. What do you get for that? Absolutely nothing, but the sweet, sweet satisfaction that you were 7,100. And the only people who can take that away from you are literally anyone who unfollows and refollows. Okay, I mean, it's pretty simple what we do here. We just go attach to the active and pass. Real simple stuff. What do we do? We attach to the active and we hit them with the old Passerooski. And don't you mean stall deck? Because Mill would be Great Tusk and Wug Trio. Stall is the stall deck. There's no Psyduck in this deck. There's a Magmortar. That's cool. And now, of course, as soon as we... Oh, Great Tusk Mill? Yeah, I faced that like once or twice. It's annoying, but it's only been about once or twice. So we're in a very interesting situation right now where I can Artisan and then we can Lilies. Huh. We can knock out the Duskull. We just need some things. And hey, you're not allowed to be happy about that stuff. All right, that's fine. This is going to be an interesting finale here. I think this will go on the YouTube video for sure. Oh, we don't have... Okay, we prized the Volcanion. That's bad. We prized Pheasantipity. That's also bad. I feel like I have to go for Nummel. Because I'm in a situation where if I don't get it, then we just lose. And... yeah, let's put the Magmortar in the active just to have it. This is so rough because, like, there's a world. There's a world where I can get the knockout on the Duskull if everything works out. But I know that if I do this, everything will work out. Then I'll kick myself in the Pokeballs. But I don't have a choice. I have to. And then, of course, yeah, we get the precious... of course. But we actually didn't get anything else. So that's actually pretty good for us. The issue here is that if I put the Volcanion down, they can just go blow themselves. Pidgeot for Countercatcher. Actually, they are short of a KO. So that is one nice thing. They are short of a KO. We don't want multiple of those guys. All right, so Evolution. Actually, I think I'm out of Camerupt. Because they're all in my hand. No, we got one. Do I even evolve into... I guess I do. Because they can't knock out that Camerupt this turn, even if they get a Dusknoir. Like, they're going to need quite a bit to do anything. And it is possible for them to do things. And if they put 50... oh, yeah, sorry. I was thinking if they go for, like, the Magmortar, right? They would have to go Charizard, Countercatcher, Dusclops. Yeah, they can knock out the Volcanion that way, which would really suck because we prized the other one. But I was thinking they would go for a Magmortar or something. And we are 10 damage short on the Charizard over there. Just want to point that one out for all you paying attention at home. And guess what we prized when we need all 3 Magmortar? We prized 1 Magmar. Wugtrio's more fun than Great Tusk. Great Tusk is arguably better because it has more hit. And look what you've done. Look what... you're banned. Mods, get rid of Ryuigi for... if they put the 50 on the Volcanion, they're banned. Get them out of here. Oh, you're so banned. Get them out of here. I mean, unless we get the Volcanion off the prizes. Oh, you're so banned. How did they just have everything? Did they even play a supporter this turn? They didn't even play a supporter and they had everything. How is that even possible that they can play 0 supporters and just have it like that? I don't understand. Oh yeah, let's just have everything like that. Oh yeah, cool. Awesome. So happy for you. What if you just had everything? You didn't even play a damn supporter. Okay, so we want to put Magmar down, and then we evolve into you. And yeah, Rigid Band on the other one. Oh, geez. And yeah, we just got a Lilies. I mean, we do have a turn where we can do nothing, which is great, but I have to get my Super Rod, which is why I wanted the night. Okay, great hand. You know, this would be a great hand if I had Volcanion. Or sorry, if I had Volcanion? Yeah, Volcanion. I get the Volcanion and Volcarona mixed up. I think I should keep this in the YouTube video just to show you how screwy this card is. I mean, the fact that they got the craziest start doesn't help, but you're seeing, like, you have to keep your Volcanion a secret. If you prize your Magmortar in a certain matchup, you're screwed. And then you have no way to burn them. This is why Volcarona can be better. Yeah, Volcarona can be better, is because you don't need to have a 2-prizer, but it's a stage 1, and you have to discard an energy. They're about to put a ton of damage on my Mega Camerupt. They're going to 2-shot that guy. That's cool. Love that. All right, let's attach to you. I guess we're just going to roast some feet again, right? So I need the Super Rod, which means everything is going wrong, which means I have to Iono. Oh, no, we can Arven. We can Arven this turn, and then we go Super Rod, and then we have to hope for a million things to go right next turn, and then we'll still probably lose. Because they're only going to have one... They're only going to have one prize. No, this can't go on the YouTube video. I refuse. I refuse to put this in the YouTube video. I mean, if I could knock out the Pidgeot, then we might have a chance, but then they can just, like, Dust Noir. Yeah, they have... Oh my god. Okay, so maybe I should have Psyduck in the deck. Okay, we're going to switch it around. We're going to put a Psyduck in the deck, even though there's no space for it. We're playing one more. We're going to put a Psyduck in the deck. What do we take out to make room for Psyduck? I guess, like, Town Store or something? Or a Rigid Band or something, which hasn't done anything? Okay, well, you were taking forever. I was wondering if you were still here. Okay, it seems like they took all their prizes. PDCGL just hated me. Okay, so we changed the deck list around. We add a freaking Psyduck, and then, of course, we're not going to face anything that we need to face. Like, do I just go for, like, Surfer or something? Yeah, I want to have less bosses. I want to have more Counter Catcher, less bosses. Let's go one less Town Store. We'll add the Psyduck. Okay, I feel it in my Pokeballs. Press 1 if you believe that after an hour, we're going to win our first actual game with this deck. Henry Jordan, they got 2 first names. That's how you know they're bad. No one believes. Okay, we're going second. That's a good start, unless we get nothing. Remember that I have, like, 12 supporters and 2 Pokegear, and we're still probably not going to get what we need. Oh, okay. This has to go. This is, no matter what happens, this is going on the YouTube video. Oh, wait, Psychic. This is Dragapult. Wait, it's not. Wait, what is this? Wait. What? Oh, I don't believe in it either. Wait. Ancient? No, it's Ancient Booster. We can't do anything against Ancient Booster because they don't get status conditions. Okay, good. It's just Latias. It's just Latias. Okay, here we go. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, we have a chance now. You mean trust your pilot's deck? You mean trust your pilot who played it first and revealed that it's terrible? Yeah, trust your pilots deck. I agree. Yeah, this is trust your pilots deck, so we know that it's terrible. And which is worse, Venusaur or Latias? Latias. Okay, so Secret Box, they're having a turn 1. That's unfair. I don't appreciate that. I mean, if I had starts like this, if I had starts like this, I would have been, you know, rolling in it. If I got everything I needed turn 1, if I had literally everything I needed turn 1, we'd be totally fine. Okay, so... And if, remember, I put in a Psyduck for apparently no reason. All right, that's actually fine. You have no idea how scared I was when I saw that there was a Ancient Booster in the deck, and then I was much happier when I realized it was Mega Latias. No, oh my, what? No! Why? How am I supposed to make a YouTube video when the decks that I can beat concede? This is not fair. I run into a terrible deck that I know how to beat. They had what the best first turn that deck can have other than Peturunt in the active, and then they concede. It can't go in the video. No, they conceded before the trolley. Okay, we gotta lock in here, everybody. Can I send a call out to all a call out to the PDC GL players of Master League? Can you tighten it up here, please? Can you tighten it up? Literally getting the best start possible. Okay, we got a Nummel, which is fine because we can go get Earthen Vessel, or which will be prized, of course. Guys, like, if you're going to concede... Yeah, everyone just play Mega Venusaur. Like, if you're going to concede, don't concede after you've taken a 3-minute turn. Concede, you know, right away. I also don't know what they're playing. Okay, they are... Oh my... Is it the same thing? Is it... Oh my god, they're going for the donk. Oh my god. Okay, wait, what? They're playing a donk bonnet? A Scotch bonnet donk deck? Are we... After all that, we're gonna get donked? Okay, well, they need Perilous Jungle, Ancient Booster, and Peturunt. I have a feeling they're going to concede if they don't get it. So, how's everyone's Saturdays going? Fun? Because I'm having a terrible Saturday. They're just going to concede. It doesn't matter. If they don't get it, they're just going to concede. If they do get it, they win. The game's going to end after this turn. I was waiting 10 seconds to see if they conceded because I was facing off against Mega Latias. You'll never guess what the Mega Latias player did. Yup, they conceded. Okay, so we need... What do we need? Earthen Vessel. We have Earthen Vessel. We can go get the Actually, I have a Nummel in the active. We have a dude. I think we just go get Volcanion and we... No, because they're going to knock out the active. We'll have a bench spot open. We will be totally fine. We're going to have a terrible turn next turn. But it should work out. We get the Vessel. Next turn's going to suck huge butts. The biggest butts you've ever seen are about to be sucked. All right, so 1, 2. And then TM Evolution. They're not burned, which is unfortunate. And then we go TM Evolution. I will get double Mag Mortar because you don't want to risk it. I think they're going to try to take the knockout due to poison. And Kelsey, you spent $300 at a card show? But won't that appreciate in value? Was it on a Charizard? But I'm not really sure what we're facing, because YouTube audience, you don't know this, but it's been an hour since that donk. It's either gone terribly because this deck isn't very good, or my opponents just concede. The Mega Latios player essentially had the start that Quizbear has, and then as soon as I went to play my turn, they conceded. They had an optimal turn 1 start. I had Volcanion in the active, a great hand, even better feet. Okay, so are they just... I don't quite know what they're playing. No, as long as they don't concede, this has to go in the YouTube video. I need to show them what the deck is all about and how easily it bricks and how it has 4 switches in them and 2 jet energies and you'll never find them. Because that's just kind of how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But what I can do is I can Arvin for switch. No, because we don't have 3 Mag Mortar, so I can't knock out the Solrock. And they would just retreat it anyways. I think we just have to hope they knock out my Nummel with the Solrock, which is what they're doing. And then I have to put, like, the Fezandipity into play or something. And then we have to get a switch. Oh, mercy. Okay, so my options are Fezandipity KO. And then hope for a switch. Or... because, like, I can knock out one of these guys if I just get the counter catcher, but I'm in this critical decision point where you just don't have enough bench space, but you have to make, like, the ultimate decision of whether, okay, well, I don't have to make any decisions because what the hell? All right, so actually, no, we don't have to make any decisions, right? I'm wrong, because we just go counter catcher Rigid Band, and that's a knockout on whomsoever we want. And I think I go countercatcher the Latios or the Terapagos. The Terapagos seems like it's better, right? So we go countercatcher. Like, we know the Terapagos is most likely going to attack. It's just, I don't really have anything for next turn, which is the main problem with this deck, is you look at my hand and it's like, I have nothing for next turn. I'm going to have to get a switch off the prizes. Okay, I'll take the Lilies. And I can Ultra Ball away my top deck to get another Mega Camerupt. We have the Fez, which could be useful. I don't have a knockout. This is the thing. I don't have a knockout on the Solrock. And you're like, okay, we'll just use Volcanic Meteor. Go get your Ignition energy. But you have to play Hilda to get the Ignition. And Hilda doesn't help you on turn 1, which is the most important turn for this deck. This isn't Dragapult where you can just go, oh, I'm going to Badoo twice. And just have Dreepy doing nothing, just chilling there. And I have not faced a Golden Go. I haven't faced Venusaur. That's why I went for the Terapagos, because obviously... okay, I'm trying to show the YouTube audience. YouTube gets mad at me when I do this, because then they can't see what my opponent's doing. But then when you're hovering over a card and your opponent plays a card, it messes things up. See, it's not my fault. You can't get mad at me for covering up the screen when this is what happens. All right, we know for a fact they can't knock out the Camerupt this turn, but they can do other things that aren't great. If they put the Pecharunt in the active, that's not great for us, but we can Roasting Heat the Pecharunt, go down to 3 prizes, and maybe some... hello, Mr. Kangaskhan, I can knock you out. Okay, so it's a Terapagos deck. I had no idea what this was. I do kind of like the Solrock Lunatone combo in this deck because it's more card draw. It activates Glass Trumpet. Obviously, the issue here is that my feet are not roasted. Okay, this could actually be really bad for us. They do have to poison the Terapagos, not that that matters. And then you're seeing why this deck isn't very good. It's just, they just have to knock out a Nummel or a Magmar, and then they just knock out a Camerupt, and then one of your two prizers, and that's game. Oh, we got the switch! Oh, baby! Oh, this deck is goated. Okay, and then I can't get rid of the Fez, because we're probably going to need that at the end of this game. As much as I would like to Ultra Ball to get another Camerupt, we're just goated. We're just so goated. Oh, I'm so goated in the sauce. I'm gonna rub my goated sauce all over you. And I have Ino, but I think I try to make their life a little bit more difficult. But what if they just rip it so hard on the Mega Kangaskhan and flip 3 heads? Well, then that'll be great. That'll be great content for the YouTube video. Then that'll just be hilarious for the YouTube video. Yeah, unfortunately, we will be tied on prizes if they knock out my Camerupt. There's a Lilies. Okay, so I can put them down to 2, but they're going to have Mega Kangaskhan. I need a switch. It's like, yeah, Gust cards are great, but switches get stitches in this deck. You need switch far more importantly, which is why there's the counter argument. So why don't you play the Volcarona? But it's a stage 1, it discards an energy, so you have to devote more space to do the same thing. And it's like, well, you take away the switches, but switches are very important because there's no perfect Camerupt list. Like, the list you're seeing right now is about as close as good as it can get. I threw a Psyduck in there. I cut the Badoo, put the Psyduck in because we got destroyed by Charizard, Dusknoir. That was not fun. I don't think Psyduck really fits because, as you can see, there's no room for it on the bench here. And then Tool Scrapper specifically for this card. But when Heat Burner comes out in Phantasmal Flames, you just put, obviously, Heat Burner in the deck and you're fine. Though you still don't want to... Ooh! Okay. No! No, not okay. That's not a knockout. They need one more bench. Oh, wait. That's still not a knockout, right? Oh, no, it's a knockout. It's perfect. And I don't get to activate Fez and Skibidi. Oh, you're the worst. Okay. I have 2 options here. I can Ino them to 3. Yeah, we don't put the Fez down. I can Ino them to 3. They have to knock out this butt face. Yeah, we have to Ino them. There's no real choice here. So let's do attach to you. You never know what could happen at the end of this game. I'm only getting 2. But if I get switch... I didn't get switch. Okay. Now what the hell do I do? Huh. I can't live on my top deck, can I? The Latios can get knocked out and I don't lose the game. So I guess we just leave the Latios, or I can put a little bit of damage on them. Again, like, you want Ignition Energy, but you have to play Jet Energy for situations like this, but then you don't have a way to find the Jet. This is what's wrong with Camerupt, is it doesn't flow like toes into my mouth. Okay, that was fun. That was... If you watch my YouTube videos, you have learned that Ino is a lie, and I don't know why I bother. I don't know why I bother thinking this deck. It's not bad. It is completely serviceable, but it's a completely serviceable... The female avatar is the only one that has that celebration. It's a completely serviceable C-tier, tier 4 deck, which can get you to Master League, but it won't be easy. Oh, man. Yeah, if I get switched. I only have 4 in the deck. All right, so let's go for the Volcarona build. I have some very fun ones that we can try, but yeah, this Minky. So we faced someone called Mink before, Keyless Mink, and now it's Minky Mouse. TQ, are you sure you're not you're clam burglar in disguise? This is the Volcarona build. I have to be a little bit more differenter here. Well, this is a great starting hand. Great starting hand. Okay, actually, if I just get a Nummel, like we can actually win this one. I don't know why I put the Magmar down. That was kind of dumb. All right, so let's go into this guy. We can actually just knock out the Gimme Duel. Funny you should say that, PP Jackson. Do you want to see a free money glitch? I found a free money glitch with Twitch. Do you want to see it? It's how you can get free money. It's really cool. You're about to find out just how bad Mega Camerupt is. We hit them for weakness, but it doesn't actually matter. Just like life. Remember, nothing in life actually matters. This deck plays 3 Magmortar. Don't need them. We should probably keep that. Let's Gravity Mountain to prevent them from doing anything. Yeah, we just got to go Roasting Heat. We take a prize. Now, there's no way they discard... How many energy is it? 7? There's no way they discard 7 energy. Could have been 8 if I had that off the hand. But there's absolutely no shot. They just go Golden Go, Metal, 7 energy. And this is why I mentioned that Golden Go is a really rough matchup for this deck. It doesn't matter that, oh, I hit them for weakness. Weakness doesn't matter when you're only doing 80 damage or you're doing 240 plus burn, which is a knockout anyways. And my free money glitch to get the non-subs to sub didn't work. All right, let's go back to everyone's allowed. And they'll Phasendipity, or sorry, they'll Cypher Maniac for the, oh. Yep, they just got everything. And then I don't have a response because despite putting like 12 supporters in the deck, that's clearly not enough. I've also, that's been a really weird occurrence. Like normally PDCGL screws me over. Oh, they're playing the different build. Okay, so this might actually give us a chancey here. Because they're not playing the normal Golden Go, they're playing the Golden Go Iron Hands, which I featured in my old decks with new cards video. This is actually potentially really good for us. This is nutso. Okay, okay. I'm just gonna bosses the Gimme Duel. Right, because the Galvantula isn't gonna matter, right? We just go for the Gimme Duel, shut off a little bit of their card draw. Because we knocked this dude out. We just need to take prizes. They're putting energy into play, which is really bad for them. So this is, you know, this took Japan by absolute storm. You know, it was like a member of the X-Men. This took Japan by storm. It was crazy. Actually, now that I have Arvin... Because what does Arvin do for me next turn? Gets me, like, Ultra Ball... We can knock out the Joltik. I guess. I'm so conflicted here. Let's just stick with the game plan. We're gonna stick with the game plan. I'm going to attach to no one. We're gonna Roasting Heat because now they need 8 energy to knock out my Mega Camerupt. And most likely they're going to target one of my like obviously they're going to target one of my basic. We can, oh, this is beautiful. Oh, this is great. Oh, please tell me I put a Mega Signal in the deck. Some of the lists that I built do have Mega Signal in them for situations exactly like this where you have to Arven for a Camerupt. Oh, I didn't attach. Why didn't I attach? I should have attached, but I was like, well, we might need the Volcarona. I should have attached. But don't worry, they're not going to get it. They put 4 energy into play. The deck plays 11. And they have 5 energy in play. Oh, this is great. You know, if this was a typical Golden Go, we get absolutely bodied, no shot of winning, destroyed. You know, our feet are roasted. But they're playing the wacky list, which hasn't really done anything. I think this is the first time I faced it since Mega Evolution came out. Because it's not super well suited. Just Golden Go right now is dominating the format. It's Dragapult, Dust Noir as always, Golden Go on its own with Lunatone, Solrock, and then Gardevoir. Those are the top 3. You don't need the Iron Hands. Your deck is great without it. Oh, we're gonna Volcanic Meteor them. They're gonna be so salty. Oh, their tears. I can't wait to lick the Minky Mouse, your tears. Oh yeah, Minky Mouse, give me those tears. Okay, this is actually bad. I have to get another Numel. We 100%, because they're not expecting Volcanic Meteor. I have to get a Numel, though. That is the issue. Well, actually... No, I was thinking, like, I could forego a Numel and just go for, like, Fezandipity, but I don't think Fezandipity was in the deck. If it's even in the list. Ooh, there's a Volcarona, baby! Now the world is our cloister. Okay, so there's Trolley, Rigid Band. And then... Wait, hang on. Let's make sure. Okay, so... There's no way I lose unless we prized our other Numel. There's no way we lose unless we prized our other Numel. Well, at least I put a Night Stretcher in this build. That was the one smart thing I did. All right, well, we probably lose now. Just want to point that one out. Probably losing this one. Okay, so Numel come back. And then maybe we'll get a supporter. If I beat Golden Go without ever getting a draw supporter, that'd be pretty sick. All right, and then Rigid Band goes on you. Ignition Energy on you. Yeah, I think that's fine, right? I don't think that really matters. It keeps the fire energy in the hand. And you want to see something I rarely see? Yeah, I'm never going to not show this again, because I'm not going to play this deck again. Okay. Give me a playable card. Oh my god! Okay, I mean... They can't build up another Iron Hands, but that doesn't matter, so they just go Superior Knockout. This deck... I have, I think, 4 Lilies, 4 Arven in the list, 2 Bosses, 3 Ino, the Fez, which I couldn't put into play because I couldn't get the Precious Trolley because we prized our 3rd Numel. Pilot's having a mental breakdown. Just imagine in your mind that I won this game, okay? That's the easiest thing to do, is just imagine in your mind that I won this game because PDCGL didn't hate me. And I mean, they're going to have 2 more air balloon. The only shot I have is if everything... They don't have it. They don't have it. Oh, they're giving me more? I'm like Britney Spears with how much I want you to give me more. So you're learning 2 very important things. Oh, that's not very nice. Why are you going for Volcarona? What did Volcarona ever do to you? Okay, this is really bad because now they're still in counter catcher range, and I have to go up with Mega Camerupt. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Do I take the knockout or do I just pass? Because this deck is terrible. This deck is garbage. You know, I was going to originally have it be the title of the video, Mega Camerupt is the 5th best Mega, and then not elaborate on it any further, and then farm the hates in the comments. I guess I forgot to put supporters in the deck. That must be the issue here, is I probably just forgot to put supporters in the deck. I'm sorry. You know, it's just a lapse of judgment. It happens sometimes. They absolutely have to get the knockout now. I've seen 0 superiors, and the deck still plays 4. This is going to be a 7 hitter. I want Mega Camerupt to be good, but it just doesn't. Like, for some reason, I never draw supporters with this deck. It makes absolutely no sense from an RNG standpoint that you put 11 supporters and you see 1 Arvin. Like, I have 4 Arvin, 4 Lilies, 3 Ino, and I saw 1 Arvin despite taking 5 prizes. And they still need 8, which I'm going to take a wild guess and say they got 8. They're probably going to do like 10, 12. God, even the bad Golden Go list still managed to win. That is a feels bad right there. And I think what you've learned is that don't play Camerupt, don't play Golden Go with Iron Hands, and just make sure you hit that subscribe button and give me all your money. Well, I think we're going to be in for a 3-hour stream here. Okay, we're 90 minutes into the stream, and we have yet to experience anything good. Okay, we're going second again. We can do this. Everyone say it with me. I believe, I have faith, I trust in my pilot. Okay, the Magmar start's kind of rough. But if we don't win on this, okay, if we can't win this game, this deck is going in the trash. So I think what I need to do is Precious Trolley and see if the Earthen Vessel is in the deck. That is what we can knock out the Ursa Luna, so that's something that can be knocked out, and they can't knock me out in return. There's Risky Root. Oh, what the hell are they playing? Chill, PDCGL, chill. Normally, I would cut into the video a little bit later, but when PDCGL is coded so perfectly, I have to show that to you that, you know, it activates that many times. All right, so they did the cardinal thing that always happens when you play PDCGL and you put Ursa Luna into your deck, is they started the Ursa Luna. All right, so we only really need... We actually need 0 Magmortar. We need 0 Magmortar to win this game. And the Volcarona is going to be a little tough here. So, hang on. How many? I have Camerupt in my hand. So we're just going to put all the Camerupt in my hand. Do I have an Earthen Vessel? We have Earthen Vessel and the thingy thing. And unfortunately, everyone's damaged now. Oh, God. It's going to do it again. Oh, my God. PDCGL is a well-made game, everybody. I say it all the time. PDCGL... super duper well-made game. Everyone agrees. All right, so let's get a Mega Camerupt out of there. 1, 2. And then, I mean, there's a decent chance they just can't do anything. And yeah, let's go. Can I take the risk that they Ino me? I don't think I can. Like, I know that they can body the Volcarona with Frostlass, but they're only showing 1 Frostlass. And they got the Ting Lu. And I'm going to Ting lose this game. But they can't they have to get Crispin. I can knock out the Ursaluna this turn, assuming everything doesn't go wrong and I don't get a switch. If I can just get a switch, we will be fine. There's 2 switch in the deck. I can not really do anything else. We just have to get a switch. There's 2 of them in the deck. Makes life kind of difficult, but we can absolutely win. I understand the point of their deck, but it's like you have to run multiple Crispin. Okay. Because Ground Crashers just spread 30 to everybody, and that's fine. They got Venture, they got everything. I don't know. Everyone said it's a Spotlight. That is a teardrop. Okay, that is not a Spotlight. That is absolutely a teardrop. Because this deck makes me want to cry. They must have like an Azelf or the Shedinja or something. Oh, we got it. Oh, baby. Oh, in my pants. Okay, let's go. Evolve into you. And are you ready to see this insane play from Trust Your Pilot? The insanity plays. There we go. Yeah, watch this energy retrieval. Watch this goated energy retrieval. Oh yeah, you're in awe. You're like, oh my god, how can someone be this good at Pokemon cards and they don't get to activate Fez and Skibidi? And yeah, I guess I do that. And yeah, let's go Ultra Ball away the Magmar and the Nest Ball. Get the... I mean, do I want the Magmortar? I guess it could help me out at some point. There's a world where Magmortar helps. And I know the YouTube audience is going to get mad and say, this is just a really janky deck that you're facing. It's not a real matchup. What do you think Camerupt is? What do you think? Oh, there's all my Magmortar. What do you think Mega Camerupt is? Do you think Mega Camerupt is a good deck? It is a terrible deck. I've played this for 90 minutes. Aside from the donk, we've barely won. I can't find supporters unless, you know, they show up when I say I can't find supporters. It just rarely works. The Volcarona one requires less maintenance. It's the opposite of PTCGL, but because you don't have to have a 2-prizer that you always have to have on the field, but you have to discard energy. So it's like you take out a couple switches, but you have to add in energy retrievals and at least a 2-2 stage 1 line. And if your 2-2 stage 1 line isn't on the field, you lose. And that's not cool. Okay, they're battle hardened. But they have to attach a fighting. Okay, so they're really just hoping, just to face this deck, essentially. There's like, as long as I can only face Megas, I'm gonna win. They're gonna have to lose control. Do they have it? Hang on, so I'm gonna have 80, so that's 240. They got it. Are you kidding me right now? They have it, right? Because that's 240 plus 100. That would be a knockout even... oh my god. Okay, we're having fun. Okay, we are having fun. This is what fun looks like, everybody. I hate myself. I hate my life. I hate everything about my life. Okay, we just have to go up with the dude and hope. All right, we'll put Magmortar down. Cool. We have to hope for 2 energy here. We need 2 fire energy. That's it. We got 2 fire energy. Awesome. So let's go active. Torrid Scales. Get rid of that. I will play with my balls. We have to get the Fez, because we don't have any other card draw, and we're going to need some energy to win this game. There's a Rigid Band that might do something at some point. I think in order for me to win, though, I'm going to have to Iono them. I'm going to have to Iono. So, of course, it was prized. If they have Crispin, they can do a decent number of things this turn. There's Frostlass. Realistically, the game will be over by the time the Frostlass really rears its ugly head. Because their issue is that they're not going to have a lot of card draw. They're not going to be able to find supporters. Like, I play 11 supporters and a Fez, and I just never find anything. They better be playing like 20 supporters in that deck. Okay, so they went for the fighting. Adrenabrain. The Mega Camerupt in the active does not get damaged by the Tainlu, which is nice. So they should probably just go for like the Larvesta on the bench, which doesn't get knocked out, unfortunately. That would actually help out my Ino. Okay, so they're going to go for Larvesta. I can just Ignition Energy the Tainlu. We're going to take a little bit of damage. That's okay. So I think my game plan is I don't use the Ino this turn. Okay, nice try, PDCGL. It's not gonna work. And then we get the switch in case they have counter catcher. Because we just go, yeah, we'll get rid of that. We go Ignition Energy. And then Volcanic Meteor. Okay. If they have another Tainlu, we do Tainlu's the game. Real useful counter catcher there. What I am hoping for is that they go for the prizes. Right, because if they have another Tainlu, then they can just Monkey Dory for game, and then we absolutely get screwed. Unless they get greedy and they go for Larvesta, and actually if they have Tainlu, they would knock out Larvesta, Nummel, and then they could also knock out Volcarona. So they can win the game this turn without even touching the Mega Camerupt. But their hand last turn sucked. So I'm just hoping that their hand isn't magically better with a top deck of a good card. But you're seeing why, right? You're seeing why this is not, uh-oh. They need to have like an energy in their hand. De-evolution. Does that do it? Wait. I think that does it. Oh my god, this deck is garbage. Wait, no, that's 80. Hang on, that's 80. That's 90. That's also 80. They can take a knockout, but they can't win this turn. And then if they devolve my dudes... Oh, please, somehow take 2 prizes. I don't care how you do it, take 2 prizes. Yes, take 2 prizes. Take 2 prizes. Please. I don't ask for much in this world. I mean, I've asked for pretty much everything. Take 2 prizes, buddy. Well, it's a lot of math. Take 2 prizes. You know you want to. Yes, go for the Magmortar. Yes, do it. Do it. Okay, so they're taking 2 prizes. And then we just go up with the Nummel. We counter catcher the Fez. Oh, we're going to do it. Nothing can go wrong. This is going to be the ultimate Mega Camerupt loss right here. You're about to see it and see it happen in real time. We're not even going to be able to knock out a stupid Fezandipity. You're about to see how bad is this deck? Well, just wait 2 seconds. You're going to find out. So Mega Camerupt. And then does it matter what order I do this in? I don't think it does because... Yeah, I don't think it matters. So we're just going to go Ino. We have 5 cards. I need a fire energy out of 5. Hold your butts. Uh-oh. Okay, Fez, you're my No! We will never know. We will never know. Why did they concede? We will never know. Suji Poke, you're the worst. We will never know if Mega Camerupt would have actually won that game. You have taken away a question that has plagued mankind for centuries is, would my feet have been roasted if my bird was cooked? You've taken knowledge away from the world. Oh man, this is gonna be a this is gonna be a rough YouTube video here. I don't know, Walking Plane. We're not having fun today. Okay, let's see if Trust Your Pilot's a crazy person. I don't remember building this. This might have been a fever dream. I might have imagined this. I'm not sure. Tony. Yeah, we got Monkey Dory. We got some monkey business going on here. I honestly can't remember how I built this or what this deck is all about, but there's something going on here. There's some spice here. Okay, well, they're not going to know what we're playing. They're going to think this is they're not going to be like, "Oh, 2 Monkey Dory in the start. This is definitely Camerupt." They're most likely going to assume this is Gardevoir. And then that's where we can get them. Okay. Is this just Frostlass Monkey Dory? Am I a secret genius? Are they gonna give me the win here? Okay, so we're just gonna be trading monkeys the entire time. It's whoever, if they whiff an energy, we win. Oh my god. We just needed one break. One tiny break. I am a freaking genius. Yeah, that's right. Trust your pilot's a freaking genius. Wait, why do I have turbo energize? Because I'm awesome like that. Are you ready to witness what's about to happen here? It's going to be the greatest moment in PDCGL history when I win this game. And you're just like, wow, trust your pilot. You're so handsome and attractive, and I want to roast your feet all day long. Actually, I don't think I can put I don't even think I want to put the Volcanion in the active, right? Or in play. I don't think this is a game for that. I think we have to be smart here and just go triple Nummel. What if they have de-evolution? No, if they have de-evolution, that's fine. We're just going to thin everybody out of the deck. We're going to go turbo energize. They are not expecting this. They are not expecting the triple monkey. Oh, why didn't I check? Oh, no. Oh, God, I screwed that up. Oh, I thought it was going to be darkness first and then fire. Oh, my God. Click to place. Got me again. The damn click to place. All right, this is fine. We'll be fine. It's not like I couldn't even tell you how many. Okay. I couldn't even tell you how many darkness energy I put in the deck, but it was more than 2. It was probably 3. But yeah, they're probably like, what just happened? You know, there should be an undo button for idiots like me who attach the fire to the monkey. But like, it should have been. Didn't I select the darkness first? I could have sworn I went darkness first and then fire. So I was assuming that the darkness one would have been the first one that you attach. Right? Like, simple. Right? Like, am I an idiot? Don't answer that. But I thought that's what it was. Okay, we got the knockout at the very least. That's all that matters. You know, nothing in life matters except winning at Pokemon cards. That's what we're gonna do. The Cubchoo is annoying, but it's actually fine because they're gonna be putting 20 damage on me every single turn. See, there we go. We win. My expert, aside from the one minor Ice Q, my expert gameplay is gonna win us this game. Because they're just gonna get all snotted up. Yeah, they got double monkey, but they already attached to the Cubchoo. As soon as they put a Frostlass into play, I win. If they don't put a Frostlass into play, I also win. The question is, when do I use the Turo? Okay, well, I win. Because they have to hit into my Mega Camerupt. And I can heal everybody every single turn, so we just don't take a knockout. The only knockouts we take are going to be Monkey Dory. They can snot me up all they want. And I did talk about this in my Black Bolt and White Flare like preview or whatever about, you know, stopping retreat is better than stopping attacks. So Yveltal would be better here. Yveltal has free retreat. It's just a much gooder Pokemon. And what, can I get anything that helps? We can get the ooh, oh, Trust Your Pilot's not an idiot? What's that? Trust Your Pilot's actually a freaking genius? Oh, you think that was a mistake? No, I was streets ahead. You were streets behind. Look at that. I knew I would have to do this eventually. Yeah. You're in awe right now. You're just like, oh man, how can I be so amazing? Like, trust your pilot. And the problem is that you can't. It's physically impossible for you to be this amazing. Look at that. Yeah, I am the smartest man alive. But yeah, so Yveltal, 100% Yveltal. It has more hit points, free retreat, attacks for a darkness energy, which synergizes with Monkey Dory. And I think we're gonna find, like, you know how there's that new the Sudowoodo block deck, the new Snorlax block deck with Sudowoodo? I think we're gonna find something similar with the Mega Gengar with Yveltal, because if you knock out their Yveltal, you take 0 prizes. And that's not cool. If they get triple Frostlass and a Darkness Energy, they do knock out my Monkey Dory, but, like, that's all they do. But I think we're going to be in a world where, like, Mega Gengar is a very prominent Pokemon, because the Mega Gengar, if your Darkness Pokemon are knocked out by your opponent's EX's damage, they get 1 less prize. So let's say they're playing Yveltal with and they have a Mega Gengar in play. Then I knock out their Yveltal, I get 0 prizes with Mega Camerupt. So there's going to be something like that. There's going to be some sort of wall, stall, annoying deck with Mega Gengar. And remember, there's a 3-week period, a 3-week terminal period between the Mega Gengar and Mega Diancie decks and Phantasmal Flames proper. So YouTubers are going to be, oh my god, that has to go on the YouTube video though, because they knew they were cooked. They knew they were absolutely cooked. Mega Camerupt is bad. Do not play it. But I was forced to play it, and the card bleed. I was forced to play it for 3 hours. The card bleed is insane this set. Yeah. You get if they knock out the Yveltal with Legacy Energy attached, you get a prize. All right, so what is this deck again? We have 4 switches. We have Crispin, we have Turbo Energize, we have Rigid Band. Kind of seems like Turbo Energize is more important than anything else. I got Mela. Nah, we'll keep going. We'll keep going with it. Low J Kai. And Problem Child, at least in Japan, Gengar is sucking a huge butt. Mega Diancie, you only need 1 copy. So there's 2 copies in the Mega Diancie deck, and that's just really going to drive the price just, like, way down. You know, like, obviously scalpers are going to try if they watch my content, if they watch my videos, they're going to know. But if they don't, then we should be okay. You saw how many basics are in this deck. You saw how many basics I put in this deck, and we still mulliganed. I have 3 Pokegear, 4 Arven, 3 Lilies, I think 2 Ino. Clearly, that's not enough. Clearly, I don't put enough supporters or Pokegears in my deck. Hey, twinsies! Okay, if we don't top deck a playable card, you know what I have to do. You know what has to be... Oh, is this... No! Is this going to be our first Venusaur game? Please be Raging Bolt. At least give me Raging Bolt. No! We're going to lose to Venusaur! Oh, no! We're going to lose to a freaking Venusaur deck. I have never felt so embarrassed in my life. Yeah, so what, I have Rigid Band and Turbo Energize. Let's just attach. Maybe they don't got... Maybe they only have an Ino and nothing. How do I lose to Venusaur with Camerupt? Well, there's this little thing called Pokemon TCG Live. And then, of course, they Lilies instead of being stuck with an Ino. Because that would have helped me, and that would be bad. Yeah, I mean, I probably shouldn't have attached the energy to the Fez, but, like, come on. If we're gonna lose, we're gonna lose. Nothing in life matters. We've established this. They still need the Vitality Forest, but then I'm still just in a situation where I need to rely on my top deck. Like, we could get a Pokegear into Arven, into Precious Trolley, into Turbo Energize, into Rigid, into so many things. Okay. Okay, that must mean they have... Well, they still need the forest. And I think they're out of card draw. So if they don't have the forest, we're fine. I mean, we're very far from fine, but they need the forest. It doesn't matter if they get, you know, if they break the game and they draw 7 cards with this. If they can't take a jungle dump in the forest, then we win. Or we don't lose this turn. And Problem Child, I think I have to, because they're going to have it next turn for sure. And we already know they have a Meganium. They probably... Yeah, there's no point to delay the inevitable. Okay. I mean, that is a card. That is a Pokemon card. We have a Numel. I can... I guess just go Numel. And... I don't even know what I do right now. I guess, yeah, we have to get Turbo Energize. So as much as I want to Turo the Fez, so the Fez, you know, doesn't die, I don't really have a choice here. We have to go Turbo Energize. I have to put 2 fire on it. You're probably thinking, why are you putting 2 fire on it? Because I have to thin the deck. This has been abysmal. It doesn't matter how many supporters I put into a Camerupt deck. This deck is allergic to them. And I blame Majin Buu. Because, again, it has the M on the forehead, just like the Majin Buu people. Never did finish that arc. You know, I watched, like, the beginning of it, and then they introduced Majin Buu, and then when I came back, there was, like, a Kid Buu, and I was like, what the hell happened? The Majin Buu was this big Kirby thing, and now it's, like, a really angsty kid. But we were in danger of losing to Mega Venusaur. We're still highly in danger of losing to Mega Venusaur. But what if we didn't? Did you ever think about that? What if we didn't lose to Mega Venusaur? Because I believe in the heart of the cards. PDCGL gave me a Fez and nothing start. If I am able to claw my way back, you'll have to admit that Venusaur is the worst Mega, and I'm the greatest PDCGL player of all time. Because they also still do not have... I don't think they have a knockout. Unless they have the Forest of... Oh, they do now. Okay. But they have to put all of their energy on a Teal Masked Ogerpon. Oh, they're going for the Venusaur. Okay. Then my duty is clear here. This is very simple. We just counter catcher the Bayleaf, knock out the Bayleaf, Town Store for a Rigid Band, and then pray. I mean, obviously they're going to have Pheasantipity. Well, actually... No, I guess I don't go for the Bayleaf, right? I'm thinking about that. I think we don't go for the Bayleaf because they have a Venusaur trapped in the active right now. Obviously, this is less than... Nothing right that's happening right now is ideal. Oh, hello. Okay, we got this. We got this. Greatest comeback of all time against a terrible deck. Okay, so yeah, we don't bring up the Bayleaf. Oh, God. I should probably wait a turn, but I believe. Oh, my God. How did we get nothing? Okay, so we can actually knock out the Mega Venusaur, which is hilarious. Oh, no, we can't. We have a switch. Yes, we can. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Mega Venusaur, you're the worst deck ever. Oh, Mega Venusaur, what a terrible... Oh, I can't. Oh, I screwed this up again, didn't I? That's fine. That's fine. I screwed this up majorly. Yeah, I thought we had the thing. That's fine. We'll just get the other dude. Yeah, what I should have done is I should have super rotted. I got too ahead of myself. I'm so high on my own supply right now. I should have gone super rod, nest ball, but I was really thinking that PDC gel wouldn't completely screw me over off of that Pokegear, and then, you know, it did. And I was like, oh, that's not cool. It's actually really not cool. It's kind of the opposite of cool. But they can take a jungle dump. It's going to do 210. If I top deck a Fire Energy, we can Turo up the Mega Camerupt and just do the thing. Yeah, I got so excited. I was like, oh my God, we got the Nest Ball. But remember, there's many cards in this deck that we could have gotten off that Pokegear that would have helped us out immensely. And we did not get them. I will admit, I had a slight oopsie. Oh, they're taking a dump on me. Top deck Fire Energy. Top deck a Fire Energy and everything will be fine. That's not a Fire Energy. All right, so I think we go Monkey Dory down and Roasting Feet. Okay, well, at least, because if I'd put back in the Pheasantipity, we would have drawn Monkey Dory and then probably crap after that anyways. Ah, man. Yeah, I don't even know why I put the Monkey Dory down. This was just... My brain is fried from this deck. I was so excited. I got so excited. I got so hyped up that we got the Pokegear and it just set me up for failure. Ironically, we can still do things if we just top deck a playable card. But I put the Monkey Dory down, which really is going to screw us over if they just gust the Monkey Dory. But if I get an Ino, and we get a Fire Energy and a Mega Camerupt, oh, there's gonna be hell to pay. Because I don't think they can win if I'm able to just knock out the Venusaur and Ino them. Right, they'll have to rely on Pheasantipity. Oh my God! Okay, Super Rod. Okay, they're definitely setting us up for failure now. PDCGL, they know, this game knows what it's doing. It's preying on my fractured psyche right now and just like, hey, what if I gave you everything you needed? See? It gave me everything I needed. And that's actually kind of PogChamp. But, what was I saying? Okay, so let's go 1, 2. And then we get, I mean, I could be Swifty. I could be Swifty and go for the Fez, but we only have Oh, geez, no, don't be bad, pilot. Don't be bad. Be a good pilot. Okay, and then we go energy, and then we're about to learn. What are we about to learn, everybody? What card is a lie? All they need is an iron bundle, which they probably don't play. But actually, I think it's in their best interest to like put somebody into play to just get knocked out, because I can't win the game this turn. Right? They can win with a gust card, but I can't win this turn. So if they have it, they'll go for it. But if they don't have it, all they need to do is just give me a sacrificial Mew or something, and they'll be totally fine. Or just give me the Meganium, which they can probably build up again. But, you know, we've been drawing so terribly this entire game. And there's the bosses. See, I told you. I told you. This is, exactly. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. I can do everything, well, I did several things wrong, but I can do everything right, and it doesn't matter at the end of the day when an iota 1 is meaningless. Like, what are you supposed to do when an iota 1 means absolutely nothing? Yep, Iono is a lie. All right, a solo. Hey, it looks like they're playing a Mega Camerupt deck. Hydrapple is better than Venusaur, absolutely. I mean, I do choose to go second every single time. Oh my god. I was like, I choose to go second every time. What if we chose to go first? And Stag Lich, they just believed in the heart of the cards. And Muxus, yeah, but my brain was cooked. That was the problem, is my brain was fried after everything terrible that had happened. All right, here we go. This is playable. I'm just going to put everything into play. They decided to go second. That's fine. Okay, as long as there's no freaking Dust Noir. If I could top deck some balls to play with, that'd be great. ABJ, quite a few, but not enough. I've won quite a few, but just not as many as you'd hope. All right, there's a Fez. I think we just attach to the active. Or sorry, we attach to the Nummel. Or do I just attach to the Magmar? And then next turn... No, we're going to attach to the Nummel. We have a Lily's Draw for 8. I'm going to need the Brute Bonnet. We're going to need quite a few things to win. Karusu, you've missed nothing. What the hell are they playing? I guess they've run into a lot of Frostlass decks. They're giving me a golden shower. Appreciate it. Okay. There's a Turo. So do I just Turo the Magmar? I think Turoing the Magmar makes the most sense. So we go Nummel there, and then Magmar, TM Evolution, and we hit him with the... I guess maybe I should use Call for Family, but it seems like they got nothing going on, and I want to have double Magmortar. And yes, this is a wacky list. Pay no attention to what's going on behind the curtain. I put a Brute Bonnet in here to really mix things up, but the issue is just getting the burn on them. I'm so desperate that I'm contemplating putting Dangerous Laser in the deck. I know. You should feel bad for me about, oh my god, are you okay, Trust Your Pilot? You're thinking of putting Dangerous Laser in the deck? That's when you know things are going horribly, horribly wrong with a deck. is when Dangerous Laser is something that you're contemplating putting into a deck. You know, but it's Burn and Confuse. It's Dangerous Laser, trust your pilot. Don't do it. But sir, what if it works? It's not going to. Don't do it. Okay, so let's just go Lily's Determination. Let's get a fresh 8. Watch it be the same 8. Okay. That's cool. So we go Town Store for yeah, we can't do the thingy thing that I want to do, which is unfortunate. And then should I just believe in the heart of the cards here? I feel like I should believe in the heart of the card. I feel like we should all believe in the heart of the cards. But no, what I'll do is we go Nest Ball for Volcanion. And unfortunately, I got to put you down too. And Poison, they're active. I know they're going to be able to move the damage around, but that's fine. And then we go into you. Play with my balls. Go get a Camerupt. Okay, I mean, things are not good, but I'm able to play the game. And if it stays burned, it's getting knocked out coming into my turn. So of course it doesn't. Of course. I can INO people to 1 and they get a bosses to win the game, but I can't flip tails on burn. That's just not something we do in these parts. Something we do in these farts, am I right? So yeah, for this build of the deck, I was like, you know, Mag Mortar's good and all, but Brute Bonnet Binding Mochi's pretty cool too. That's another status condition. It's not a stage 1, but I'm just grasping here. Okay, well, that's not gonna do a ton. It's gonna do a little bit. There's Crispin. Okay, so they're doing many things. But none of them are playing Charizard or Pidgeot. They're on the struggle bus over there. They can't get a Zard. They can't get a Pidgeot. You don't need Crispin in that deck because Charizard powers up your fire attackers, then you just manually attach the darkness. So yeah, you can put Monkey Dory with Charizard just fine. It's just you don't need to. Oh wait, I don't need to attack, right? Because with the poison and then the burn, that'll be enough to knock out the Monkey Dory. So they'll probably just go for a Mind Bend and then I don't have to do anything. Never mind. So then we just knock out the Ho-Ho. All right, and we got a switch for next turn. Even better. Who could have possibly imagined such a thing? Let's go get the Mochi. And I think I want, sure. What do we got? I guess just a switch, another switch? Or we should leave the switch in the deck? We should leave the switch in the deck and go for Earthen Vessel. Yeah, so there's nothing I can do to prevent a Pheasantipity play. But that's all right. That's quite all right, isn't it? Isn't it all right? It's quite all right. Yeah, this is not a YouTube video game. Like, I have enough. It's just, they're really bad. The wins are bad. The losses are bad. But I'm uploading the video. I have to show the people what it's like to play a Mega Camerupt deck. And it is painful. And we also have the, now I wish I'd attached the fire to the Volcanion, because now we're going to add jet energy to it, too. And that thumbs up was just sort of my way of letting them know, hey, I have it like that unless you INO me. But of course, there's no real emote that conveys that emotion. It's just PDCGL sarcastic thumbs up. And I'm ashamed to admit it, but I have gone back to Marvel Snap. I know. Trust your pilots playing Marvel Snap. What a weirdo. But it's like I said, it is my favorite card game to play, but it is the worst card game when it comes to monetization and sucking huge butts, and I hate that. Because it costs like $1,000 to get even close to a decent... You can trust me. It takes like $1,000 to get a decent collection if you don't want to just grind for months with, you know, premium passes, buying those for like 20 bucks. But it's just, the gameplay is so much fun. And no two games are the same. Every game is different. It's just so fast, so fun. The timer is fast. You know, you're playing at the same time as your opponent. It's just so, I just enjoy it so much because it's quick. You know, it's like, you know, the opposite of what my ex-wife enjoys. It's because it's over so quickly. And I also, I'm playing Magic Arena. I'm just doing like my daily quest. It's nothing special. I'm just doing my daily quest in Magic Arena. Just in case maybe one day I want to get back into drafting, or maybe I'll stream it at some point. Because according to the players, this set and the previous set kind of sucked. And TCG Pocket, all I do with TCG Pocket is I just leave it on when I'm testing. I open TCG Pocket, let the computer do the solo battles, and then I just get the packs, and that's it. And I don't do competitive. So it's very fun. You know, I don't do the competitive thing. I think my ranking is still enough that I'll get like 3 or 4 packs, even if I don't do anything else. But, you know, again, maybe I'll jump back into Pocket in the near future, simply because if I'm cutting away the gaming channel, then that'll open up a hole, and I need to fill holes. I enjoy filling holes. Filling holes is always feels good. All right, they're going to be able to play the game, and I don't have quite what I need to win. But maybe we can win with a Volcanion. That'd be pretty funny. Why are they playing? What? What the hell? Why are you playing Gravity Mountain? What? A solo. Han a solo. Huh? Get it? Because the way Han Solo got his name is really dumb. But yeah, Marvel, I just enjoy it so much. I'm probably going to invest in the premium pass in Marvel Snap if I can, you know, play it enough. We shall see. You know, there's a world where someday in the future, maybe I stream it. Okay, well, I think 6 is better than 3. Not 100% sure, but I think 6 is higher than 3. And then we got the knockout there too. All right, so that's pretty cool. And then boom skis. And then we just have the bosses on. Well, hopefully they let me win this game. And what did I got rid of something early. Yeah, we got rid of a Nummel and a Fire Energy, so we probably want to put those in the deck. And oh yeah, it's because of the monetization. Yeah, the monetization is insane. It's like, oh, you want this 1 gold card? That'll be $140. So the monetization is crap, and it is not really free to play friendly, but the game itself, the core game. And Miles, yeah. This guy's playing Mega Camerupt. We gotta take it easy on him. He's clearly got some issues. But just the core gameplay of Marvel Snap, it is my favorite of any of the card games. And it just like, why couldn't the TCG Live developers play Marvel Snap and get some ideas? right? Like, oh, people enjoy fast gameplay that's over in a snap? What? That doesn't make any sense. All right, maximum belt. Well, they don't need the maximum belt to knock out the Camerupt. And did I already use my earthen vessel? I did. Do I have a stretcher? Huh. We are in a very precarious position. We might actually lose this game. Because, I mean, what if they don't have the energy? Oh, please tell me you don't. Remember, they have 4. They might not have the energy. Oh, no. Oh, no, they don't, do they? Okay, well, anytime. Anytime a solo. Oh, they got it. Okay. I got excited for no reason. Did they use Pidgeot, though? They did use Pidgeot. Okay, so Pidgeot's done. They didn't promote the Pidgeot, though. Okay. Well, we'll just go and get somebody, I guess. I guess I get Nummel. Okay, so we do the thing. They don't have any basics I can pick on. There's a jet energy. Oh, yeah, give me a jet energy when I need a fire. Okay, well, let's go Nest Ball. Let's see what we got. We have Nummel. Do we have a Night Stretcher? We do not have a Night Stretcher. I mean, let's just go for it. I want them to win. Let's see if they can do this. If they can do it, congratulations to them. If they can't, I'm sorry. All right, so let's go Mega Signal. You know, let's just get this over with. They're playing pretty slow. Let's just have fun. Let's just have a little bit of fun and see if I can win playing recklessly, and I cannot. Let's see if I can win playing recklessly, and I can't. Awesome. Okay, so we can go retreat into the Fez. Yup. And then I have to Binding Mochi the Volcanion, because this game is so cool. You know, I was really hoping to just kind of end the game this turn. But PDCGL had other plans, was like, no, we're gonna make you lose to this deck. And we're gonna flip heads on burn again, because that's all we do. Mega, you know, maybe should I change the title? Like this Mega Camerupt deck broke me. Because it did. This Mega Camerupt EX deck broke me. Because, you know, then people will be like, oh, then we know that it's a real brain bruiser, brain buster. So I think that'll get more people enticed to watch it. All right. Like I can't just go back to the regular one, can I? Let's just go absolutely crazy, right? Let's go absolutely sicko mode. Great card. Absolutely 100% needed there. Let's just go with the craziest cards that we can think of to just have the fastest, craziest. Well, can I put like can we go area 0? Who would work with this? Who would work with this deck from an area 0 standpoint? We go like Squawkabilly, area 0, Volcanion, Latios. Is there a Terra that makes sense, or do I just go like Pikachu or something? Or Cornerstone Mask? Or I guess Terapagos? No, it has to be a base. Like, I guess Terapagos, because I can actually attack with it. Pikachu and Cornerstone Mask, they are less of liabilities. So maybe they wouldn't be the worst. I mean, everything is the worst here. EVEX is a bit. No, we would not be going with EVEX. That is not happening. All right, then we'll just go crazy for the last game of the stream. Okay, so they took the knockout. And then we go Volcanion. Okay, we lose. Hey, there's a bosses. Wait, is that... That's not it, is it? I don't think that's it. We needed the fire energy. I was so close. We're what, 10 damage short? I think we're 10 damage short of a KO. Or sorry, we're 20. 20. Lime Girl, no, that wouldn't... you want to go with basics, because the deck is so resource intensive, you just want to go for basics. Alright, I mean, what if they don't have a way to retreat the Monkey Dory? That would be insane. That would be hilariously insane. Okay, one more game. I mean, I have a legacy energy build, but I don't really like it. I just want to have, like, research. Like, a bunch of research. Precious Trolley. Get rid of Arvin. Go with research. Cut out the TM evolution. Have, like, Mega Signal or something. Okay. Alright. Alright. That's fun. We just lost the worst game I've ever played. Okay, so we're going to copy the original Volcano. So duplicate Volcano 2. We get rid of Psyduck. We get rid of Fez. We get rid of... Actually, no, we want to have... we want to have Fez because we're switching around the list to be a crazy list. Forgot about that for a second. So we want to get rid of Jet. We want to get rid of that and that. Town Store's gone. Rigid Band, that's gone, that's gone, that's gone. And then we want all the Arvins out of here. Turo can leave too. All right, so research. Going crazy on research. We're going crazy on you. We can get rid of all the tools. Area 0. 1, 2, 3. And yeah, we need... we have lots of switches. We can go Nummel. We need Terapagos. Terapagos. 2 of you. Okay, I think I want to have a Night Stretcher. Stretcher. All right, what do we got? We have Earthen Vessel, Lilies. So many things. We're going to have to cut down on Gust. And yeah, we want to do that. We want to have 2 Nest Ball. Squawk has to go in the deck. Squawkabilly. And then I guess just Hoot Hoot and... yeah, let's go to Hooters. So, yeah, we're not playing Buddy Buddy Poffin, so let's just go to Hoot Hoot and Noctowl. And we're just playing the craziest, most inconsistent list I can possibly think of because I am so desperate. I am so desperate to win with Mega Camerupt. It's only done like 5 wins in Japan since it came out 2 or 3 months ago. Ultra Beast Kingdom, welcome in. I'm going to win this one for you. We're in the low 1400s. We can do this. We're going to not whiff any supporters. We're going to be totally fine. I'm already prepping. But yeah, like I have... the Donk is going to be in there. I have a couple wins that aren't very fun. And then we have that Terapagos game, which wasn't fun either. Oh, what a stellar hand. Okay, this could actually be good if it doesn't suck. Oh, what the... oh, wait. This is going to be a neutralization zone deck. Oh, no. They're going to put a neutralization zone into play. But I have knocked out. Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. It's very unlikely, but we can do this. Press 1 if you believe. So this is a neutralization zone deck. Oh, they just went straight to it. Oh, that's not what you do. That's absolutely not what you do. You wait until you get the elephant. Where's my elephant? My opponent had a strategy. It involved putting the Copper and then neutralization zoning me out of the game. That clearly has not happened. They've clearly done something they should not have. All right, let's go into you. Let's switch into the Nummel. And then I'm just going to Lily's Determination. Watch me get all my basics. As I said, watch me get all my basics, which is actually a good thing. But now the game is over. I don't see how they're supposed to win now. All right, so let's go. Let's get Volcanion. Let's get you. Actually, let's not get Volcanion. Let's get Latios. How many Magmortar we got in there? We got 2. So we don't need that. Yeah, let's go Nummel and Fezandipity. Sure. I'm sure they have more stadiums, but let's just do it up anyways. And then end turn. Like, is there a card that... No, you can't get it back. It can't be put into your hand or deck from the discard pile. So their whole strategy is just built around neutralization zone. And then they put the Copperaja. Like, I get that. That's the strat. But they put the neutralization zone down right away. All right, well, I apologize in advance for the YouTube video, but Camerupt is just that bad. There was nothing that could be done. That is the nature of the camel. And, oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, how am I seeing a teardrop? It's very clearly a teardrop. Fine. Fine, you know what? We're going to do one more. Because they concede, because everyone's conceding today. All right, they're playing a grass deck. They're playing a grass deck. We have to win now. Okay, I'm guaranteeing a win. We lost that Mega Venusaur game because this game hates me. Please be Venusaur. I need to cleanse my palate before we play Mega Absol, which is somehow worse than Mega Camerupt. Okay. This is good. We're losing the Magmortar, but this is fine. Okay, we're gonna top deck a Magmortar and it'll be great. It'll be everything I could possibly ever want. Venusaur, Venusaur, Venusaur. What the hell is that? No, don't be the Terra Box deck. Be Venusaur with Prism Energy or something. Oh, no. Oh, it's the Yuxi deck, or it's the Shedinja deck. What? I'm so confused. It's safe to say that I am very confused as to what my opponent is playing. We just lost our stage 1s, because that's cool. I guess I retreat into the Magmar, and we go attach to... I don't even know. Sure, you want an energy? You can have one. I shouldn't have played another game. I'm just not sure how Mega Absol wins. Right? If I'm in the 1400s and we're facing all these weird janky decks, how exactly do I win with a 3-prize liability? All right, so then I'll just knock you out with something else. They have to have they have to have something crazy, right? They have to have a Yuxi. Okay, they got Brute Bonnet. But is that it? Is all they have just Brute Bonnet with some things? Okay. All right, well, let's attach to you and then go Lily's Determination. Okay, that's cool. Loving that. Let's go to Hooters. What do we got in the discard pile? We do have a Mag Mortar, which I guess I go and get. And yeah, we go get Mag Mortar. Soften up the Clefairy. Retreat. They're not doing anything this turn. And end turn. See, jamming 11 supporters finally worked out in here. When you put 4 research, 4 lilies, and 3 Ino, it finally worked. I finally have justice. And I think, was it the rival video or is it the catch video where I mentioned Sydney Sweeney and Justice Smith? There's a very old movie featuring both of those actors that you've never heard of. Ooh, okay. They get knocked out due to status conditions, right? Because that'll be 60. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, more Lily's Determination. Never gonna find a Terapagos. Never gonna get a Nummel. A Terapagos and a Nummel would be great. We got him. Not that this is a competitive game or anything, but we got him. Okay, so Nummel down. And then Energy Attachment. I did burn, so then I think we just go back into Magmar. And hit the old end turn. So I have 10 damage. They can't really do anything. I can just win via burn. If that's what I want to do, right? Because, they have U-turn. But who are they U-turning in? Do you just U-turn into Shedinja and hope that, like, oh, I'm going to U-turn for 90 and then hope that you just can't do it like that? And we have the area 0, so that's why I kept the Terapagos. Yeah, we'll just take the knockout with Magmortar. And I don't even need to do anything, so yeah, we just... Wait, did they attack or did they retreat? Oh, they just retreated. Okay. That's cool. That's chill. Super chill. All right, let's go Magmortar. Down. We'll save the area 0. We'll get rid of the Ino. And then we put another energy on the Magmortar for when we need to attack with it, and then we just burn. Why switch? Because I wanted to. Because I really wanted to stunt on him. I want them to feel the pain of what is happening to them. Well, we prized the Precious Trolley. Precious Trolley was prized, everybody, in case you were keeping score at home. God, this is just... Yeah, I think the title of the YouTube video is apt. This is not the 5th place best Mega. This isn't 6th. This isn't 7th. This is just a terrible deck. It broke me. Do not play it. Did you just put double Mist Energy on a Ninjask? Yeah, now... Good thing I put that Precious Trolley in the deck, or else I wouldn't have a bunch of basics. And there we go. This was a terrible stream. I'm sorry. Mega Camerupt is garbage. I take back any positive thing I ever said about this this archetype or this deck. You know what? I'm just gonna end stream. I'm not even gonna raid anybody because that's that bad. So I'll see you all Monday with Mega Absol. That was rough.